I feel this sensation like the sound is building from the ground up, which I really like. There's a lot of depth to the sound. Very expressive instrument. Hello and welcome to the Guitar Collection. Today I'm presenting a guitar by a luthier that you probably haven't heard of, because before I got this guitar in, I hadn't either. And well, let's just say I'm very surprised. This is a beautiful instrument built in 2020. This is his actually 51st guitar, by the American luthier Tim Harris, who's based in Ridgefield, Washington. Now, to be honest, when I first saw this guitar, I was just, I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit adverse to like all of these different woods. In fact, when I read them off, I'm gonna probably have to be reading off of a sheet. There are so many different woods involved in this guitar, and it makes my job as a presenter hard. And then also, in some ways, maybe it feels a little bit gimmicky to like use all of these woods. But once I played this thing, I was like, okay, fine. There must be good reason to use all of these because it produces such an amazing sound. And, you know, you might have heard from the introduction there, but you know, it's something very surprising to me. And it's so cool that there's so many of these incredible guitar makers that I keep discovering, and hopefully you all too are enjoying this. So let's talk a little bit about this. Like I said, this guitar was made in the year 2020. It is a cedar double top with Nomex as the in-between layer, and then the underneath layer being Engelmann spruce. Now that is a normal combination of woods, nothing crazy yet. The rosette is a very nice spalted maple, no mosaics. That's an interesting take, of course, rebelling against some tradition there, but I think it fits really nicely on this guitar, especially considering all the other different woods used. You'll see his label here, number 51, made in March of 2020. That was a crazy time. Moving down to the bridge of the guitar, this is a Brazilian rosewood bridge. This is a musk ox horn tie block. So we're gonna put a picture up of one of those guys on the screen to see where that came from. But it's a really crazy looking tie block. I quite like it actually. And then you have a very nice comfortable armrest made of walnut here. And speaking of walnut, the back and the sides of the guitar are walnut and then laminated with maple and embuya. So it's not a super lightweight guitar, but you can see this really nice wood here on the back and sides. We have a sound port with actually a magnetic removable cover, which is nice, but as always, I usually like these open, so I'm gonna leave it that way. The back of the neck is black limba, which is really, really nice. You can see some nice figuring here. It looks a little bit different than, you know, the typical woods like cedar or mahogany. And of course you have walnut on the head plate here, which is done very, very nice. On the back of the head, we have a raised fingerboard, making it very easy to access the upper frets, an extra C note. And overall, the condition of this guitar is very nice. There's little marks here and there, little scratches, but you know, for a guitar that's 5 years old, it's really in great condition. Moving on to the head of the guitar, a simple design with some arches, and of course, walnut as that veneer with Goto premium tuners. Okay, did I cover all of the woods? Okay, I think I did. All the woods and features have been covered. No, I forgot one. This guitar also has a two-way adjustable truss rod. So you actually wouldn't even need to remove the strings to adjust the truss rod on this guitar. Of course, hopefully you don't have to. Right now it's set up very, very nice. The neck has the right amount of relief, so we will leave as is, of course. But let's get into the sound of this because I find it very, very interesting. Tim Harris writes on his website that one of his main goals is to create a very well-balanced guitar. And I find that to be the case with this. Immediately I feel this sensation like the sound is building from the ground up, which I really like. There's a lot of depth to the sound. Very expressive instrument, and one that I have to say is quite affordable compared to the other handmade instruments that are out there right now. This is a no-brainer for someone who is, you know, wanting to make that really nice next step into a hand-built guitar. Or someone that has a big guitar collection of very expensive guitars. I mean, this is very impressive. We'll explore some of the strings individually. Very nice. The third string. Really enjoying this guitar. Fourth. Very impressive. Something's unusual about it. Maybe it's like I hear some of like the insane projection and sustain that you get with like some of the Australian makers that do these laminated back and sides. And maybe we're getting a little glimpse of what that actually sounds like with a double top, a Nomex double top at that. Beautiful overtones. Listen. Well, if you're interested in this guitar, definitely check it out at guitarcollection.com. You'll see a full album of beautiful photos, a place to enter your email as well, to subscribe to the email list. That way you get notified before instruments become available about all the new arrivals. Had to try this in drop D. Huge sound. I want to try Julia, Florida. Just a lot of grit to that sound, and then so much elegance. Well, let's try Prelude 11 by Tárrega. It's very easy to make music on this guitar. Color me impressed with everything about this guitar. I mean, it's a music-making machine. Well, certainly been fun getting to know this guitar. Congratulations to Tim Harris. What a beautiful instrument. I'm so glad I came across these. And if you're interested in it, check it out at guitarcollection.com. Let me know what you think in the comments, regardless if you're in the market for a guitar. It's really fun to talk guitars with you all. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.